into 64 was so you could like shield and then hit the ground and then shield faster, right? But before I knew that, I thought that like it would be funny if he made it so that you could move, if you put enough time into the game, you could physically move faster. And he could show that like through the level 9 CPUs, because the level 9 CPUs will L cancel, I'm pretty sure. And like it will show that like like the level 9 CPUs were supposed to be like, oh, this is crazy. Like if you could be like crazy at the game, this is what you would look like. You would be L canceling
like
and moving around. Yeah,
you would be like the best robot that we could program.
Exactly. You would be looking crazy. You would be moving physically faster than you would originally think you could move.
That's kind of sick, actually. I like that.
So that's
even if that's not true, I like that.
That's what I'm saying. And
Especially
now we are the actual embodiment of that.
And it's like, in order to play this at all, if you're not L canceling, you're bad.
Yeah, you actually, unless you're Borp and you're goated.
Did Borp not L cancel? I feel like he did L cancel.
No, he did not. Well, maybe he did sometimes. But he was mostly spot dodging and grabbing. Oh, need the ledge refresh there. The Nurok win over Frostbyte would be kind of crazy.
I think Nurok is here because he beat Zane.
Oh, he beat Zane's Ices?
You don't have to say that part. Yeah, I think he beat Zane's Ices.
Okay, well, he didn't beat Zane's Marth.
He did not.
We would be knowing about it. We would be hearing roars in the venue. That'd be the craziest Nurok double of all time. I would love to see it, though. I'm waiting for the day. It will, honestly, it'll happen.
The Nurok Zane dub?
The Nurok Zane dub.
You think it's coming?
But my only point in saying that he beat Ices was that he's fresh off the heels of beating an Ices.
Yes, you're right.
So he's ready.
Zane's Ices is being designed for Sheik.
That's the word on the street.
Yes. Also from his mouth.
And from his mouth.
Yeah.
Is this losers or winners?
This is losers.
Very nice. Let's see what we can do here. Dubs. Oh, okay.
Nurok actually, Nurok has been putting insane amounts of time
he actually is.
into playing Melee. He has the most slippy ranked sets I've ever seen by a lot. And he's got, I mean, truly like thousands? Is it thousands?
I think he had like, last year, he had like 5,000 sets on Slippy.
I think I did the math one time where, because Slippy Ranked has not been out for that long.
Yeah.
I think I did the math and it was like, he had to be playing at least 7 hours a day on average.
From what I understand, when he goes to work, he just plays Melee.
Yeah.
That's my understanding of events.
Yes.
Which is pretty crazy. But yeah, I know that he, like, apparently he'll just do like VOD review every morning or something like that. Like
he's like hardcore.
Yeah. He's actually on the crazy like discipline, like I will get better at all costs sort of grind, which is really what Melee demands, to be honest.
Actually true. Yes. That's why like it's so hard. The only person like Laud is med school and Melee, but that's only because Laud, 1, security at home, 2, brother who also played, 3, been playing for like a decade and a half or something, and 4, drinks a lot of caffeine.
Yeah, caffeine is surely
has unlocked more parts of his life.
Playing Melee on caffeine is actually a different experience.
Yeah, actually, or just like I think.
Playing Melee and bracket is really like, it really feels like I'm taking like a math test or something like that. Like that is the sort of like energy I feel like I need to bring to the table of just pure
like
focus.
I'm sitting down to perform.
Yes. Like it feels like taking a test in that way of, like you said, like sitting down to like, this is my job to do. Like, I must win. I must perform.
Yeah.
Like, that's all I can do. Yo, the little taunt, though?
It's bad, man.
What was
But
that?
it's bad.
I don't know why he decided to do that.
I think
but
maybe
I respect it, though.
Like, maybe trying to taunt to get it canceled by Randall, or maybe...
Yeah, he did it a little early, though, and Nurok kind of gave him the clap for that.
So, ooh, Nurok, F smashing a lot. So it's looking like most days at like 8 hours a day, every day, playing ranked melee and doing VOD reviews.
Oh yeah, the true rock grind.
Which is crazy, because like people put this level of energy into like oncology, and then they invent a new cancer treatment or something.
Yeah, and he's trying to get top 8.
He's trying to beat Frostbyte. He's down game 1 to Frostbyte.
He's trying to make it on a loser's top 16.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
But that really is that really does show you, though, because that's really what it's like. Like, people will literally devote their entire life, their soul, into just getting better, into just beating another individual at this game.
Do you know how many doctors there are in this country? And do you know how many? But there's only 100 top 100.
Yeah, but being a doctor is not nearly as fun as being top 100 in melee.
I know,
though.
it's less fun. It's less fun, and honestly, I guess it's easier then, right? Anyone can become a doctor.
Well, but there's a much smaller percentile of the general population that is playing melee than trying to become doctors.
I think it is probably harder to be a doctor than to play melee. If you
Yeah,
want my
but
real
if more people, that's what I'm saying, if more people are trying to become a doctor, okay, just to play melee, maybe. But I'm saying the amount of time and effort that people put into this is equivalent to, like you're saying, like people. Wow, that was actually a wild ending that thought.
Yeah.
But the amount of time and effort that people put into perfecting and being good at this game is equivalent to the effort that people put into very real world, very intense jobs and applications.
Yes. What I learned about the real world after being a big boy with an adult and like property and stuff, is that the real world, like people, the real world is not as bad. Like, we have like the discipline, focus, desire, grit, improvement and application of new concepts that come from gaming and melee in particular. Like, melee is way harder than my job.
Oh, melee is, well, that's what I'm saying. Melee is harder than a lot of things, bro. A lot. We have, funny, speaking of Yinja, I know that's a sore subject for you. But Yinja has a famous quote that we always joke about, right? And Yinja just finished his master's degree, right? Yinja just finished his master's degree, and he has a joke he will always say, like, getting a master's degree, and he got a master's degree in computer science, right? And he's like, getting a master's degree in computer science was easy. Winning in melee is hard.
It's hard.
And he'll say that, he's unironically, and I fully believe him, like, because I know that he puts just as much energy and time, wow, that was actually a wild little sequence there.
Put it into academics.
I know he puts just as much or more energy or time into melee than he does his academics, and I know he legitimately believes that, like, getting a master's in computer science is actually easier than being good in melee.
Yes.
And it just shows the testament of how much people care and put effort into being good.
I agree, and this is that Dr. K stuff too. What I want to, like, what that tells me is, okay, he's done. Damn. Okay, Frostbyte 3-0.
Solid from Frostbyte,
solid,
though.
Really solid.
Frostbyte really is a menace.
He is. Absolute menace. That is to say that gamers, we've got valuable skills and experience. Like,
we do.
People who don't, like, if you don't believe in yourself and you're good at melee, you've got core skills.
Yeah.
You know?
I legitimately think you can gain